The biggest story of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is what happened in the Chinnaswamy Stadium. We all know the incident that happened. The point to be understood tonight is that the organizers knew, RCB knew, the politicians knew, and I believe the cricketers knew completely that people had died in the Chinnaswamy Stadium trying to enter in a stampede at the Chinnaswamy Stadium, that 11 people had died, 54 people were injured, and despite that, despite knowing that people had died, the organizers, that is RCB, the government of Karnataka, that is D.K. Shivakumar, Deputy Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and the players all decided unanimously among themselves that the party needs to go on. And hence, the contrast in visuals must be shown now. That while the bodies were being taken out, the celebrations were going on. While people died, while people had suffocated, while despite 15 to 20 minutes of CPR, people were not responding, and those visuals are there with us. This celebration was going on. It first happened in the Vidhan Sauda, and then that celebration continued in the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Now, if you ask the organizers, they will say, we made a commitment. And we had to keep our commitment. The commitment the organizers made was to money. Because the more publicity around their franchise, the more the value of their franchise. And for them, therefore, I would have said without doubt, and I say without doubt, that for RCB, brand value, money-making, valuation, extraction of commercial value, maximizing the craze, and as a result of maximizing the craze, taking the commercial advantage was important. You see, this win means a lot to them commercially and as a brand. I have no doubt about it. There's nothing wrong with that. But when people die, what matters more? Does the brand matter then? Ladies and gentlemen, this is crossing the limits. I've always believed that in the name of cricket, people in this country are taken for a ride. And people who know me know that I have broken the IPL scam in the past. But this crosses every line where you treat people, you treat your fans like fodder. Not even cogs in the wheel. The common people mean nothing to them. When they have millions of fans, what do 11 fans who have died matter? What does the death of a 14-year-old girl in class 9 matter to RCB? And they will give us all speeches tonight, woke comments, left liberal stuff. But the fact is, did Virat Kohli not know? Did the cricketers not know? Did RCB not know? They knew. They knew, and they went ahead with the celebrations. Let them have the guts to face me and say, we did not know. And I will ask them, if you did not know, how is it that the event was shortened a little bit? That means you knew, you decided to go ahead with the celebrations. You knew when you were in Vidhan Sauda, you knew when you were entering the stadium. You knew that when you were entering the stadium, the same gates you were entering through is where 11 people, including a 14-year-old girl, had died. You knew. You knew everything. But you said, we made a commitment to the politicians. You see, how can the franchise upset the politicians? And if you ask the cricketers, they'll say, oh, we get millions of dollars from our franchise. How can we upset the franchise? So they can all collectively, the politician, the government, the franchise, and the cricketers. You know who they can take for granted is you. Is you. You're the ones they'll take for granted. After all, as Lalit Modi said, IPL is entertainment. And he was right, IPL is entertainment. And entertainment matters more to them. The celebration of an entertainment event matters more to them than the lives of the people. Not even symbolism. Not even symbolism. And I can tell you this, if any of those people among those 11 who were dead were related to a politician or a top businessman, then the party would not have gone on. But you see, the people who died were common people. They were not celebrities. So why should the team care? Why should the cricketers care? People are there to be lathi-charged. And when people are lathi-charged, when there is panic after that, when metro services are mismanaged, when there are metro crowds overflowing, when victims devoid of all dignity are carried on the backs of other people, Virat Kohli and team take selfies and celebrate. And the problem is that you are so taken with cricket glamour that for you, even someone like Arnab saying this is not acceptable. But the insensitivity of the celebrities will be acceptable to you. Ladies and gentlemen, what can be more shameful than what happened today? Victims carried on the backs of other people, given CPR on the road and dying. And Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar coming out and saying, well, people died in Kumbh, why are you making a big deal of it? Remember what Rahul Gandhi said during the Kumbh Stampede? Where is Rahul Gandhi today? These are facts that we cannot ignore. If people want to be taken for a ride, they will. In this specific case, ladies and gentlemen, this was completely avoidable. I blame the cricket stars. I blame the cricket franchise. I blame the state government. I also blame IPL and the organizers and the BCCI, because when I called Arun Dhumal today and I said, Mr. Dhumal, you're the chairman of the IPL, why don't you call off the celebrations? He said, Arnab, I don't even know about it. This was about 45 minutes after the stampede. He said, I don't know, we're just leaving Ahmedabad. The first time I'm hearing is from your reporter. How can that be? And I said, Mr. Dhumal, why don't you call off the celebrations? He said, why don't you get off the phone so I can call them? I said, I'll put down the phone in the hope that he would call and the celebrations would be called off. But no, the celebrations just continued. And that is why I would say this. IPL is entertainment. It's not cricket. It's a pure entertainment format that has been put there to beguile you, to entertain you, and get you into a craze. But remember today what happened in Bengaluru. The way in Bengaluru the people have been treated with contempt by their organizers should make you think about what value you as a citizen of India have in the minds of people who want to make money off you and who want to do politics around you and those who want your likes. Ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, there are lessons in what happened in Bengaluru. It's time you speak up. It's time you share this. It's time you raise your voice.